Hey guys, it's me again. I got an update on what's going on with um, me taking leave, but I'm back, kind of, sort of. Um, right now, I'm multitasking. I'm washing the bedding, pressure cooking chili that I made last night because we have to go on a road trip tomorrow, and then another road trip on, oh no, a road trip on Monday and a road trip on Tuesday. On top of that, I've got my 5-day seed time seminar, and so I got dishes going, the pressure cooker started, the laundry started. I've got a couple of dishes that are soaking, and then of course I'm in the process of changing the bedding. And gonna do an update for you guys on what's going on with my family. First, I'll start out with some of you who know me in person, and a lot of you that have followed me for a while know that I'm extremely close with my grandma. And 2 weeks ago, she started having issues and wasn't feeling good. Made a trip to the doctor. The doctor couldn't see her, so they told her to just go to the ER. So she went to the ER. They sent her home. She went back a couple days later. They sent her back home. And then last week, she had went to the ER on Saturday. I made my usual Sunday phone call. I'm looking at the calendar to make sure I keep the dates right. So I made my Sunday phone call to her, and she was doing all right, still not feeling well. Well, then Monday, she couldn't get out of bed. So she called them, and they came and got her and took her to the ER again. Did a bunch more tests on her, and decided that they were going to keep her. So they kept her all this last week. Wednesday, we found out that they didn't think it was vertigo. They thought that it was low blood sugar and diabetes. So, then Thursday, they informed her that they were not going to be able to keep her after Friday, which was yesterday. So they would be releasing her, but she wasn't healthy enough to go home to her home by herself. She wasn't healthy enough to take care of herself. So they told her that they were going to release her and send her to a rehab. Well, yesterday, my aunt went up to the hospital. She doesn't live in that town. None of us live in the same state that Grandma does. There's very few who still live in the state that Grandma does. We've all moved. So my aunt was able to go up to Illinois and go to the hospital and check on Grandma and find out what exactly is going on. And they did release Grandma to my aunt, and then my aunt took her home to Grandma's house, took care of her, made sure she was situated, explained to Grandma what was going on, and that she has to change her eating and everything because now it has been she has been diagnosed as diabetic. So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to be calling Grandma again tomorrow, like I always do, because that's what I do. I was raised with morals and values and respect. So, with that being said, the last couple of weeks, when I have talked to her, she has been talking about her dreams and dreaming about Grandpa and being with Grandpa. Any of you who know my family and everything, which I know there are a few of you out there that do know me and know my family. And so some of you know Grandpa's been gone for over 20 years. And, I think the last straw that really just pushed her to where she just is sick and tired of being sick and tired and doesn't want to exist anymore was losing her best friend, which was also her travel friend that I told you about not too long ago. So Grandma's pretty much to the point where she's decided she's tired. She's old, she's tired, she's in her 90s. She's had a very long, fulfilling, enjoyable life with lots of memories. And, she's tired and she's lonely. She's watched everybody she knows wither away and die. And she can't handle it anymore. She doesn't want to live to keep watching her friends die. So, with all that being said, when we got the news that Grandma was hospitalized and had to stay in the hospital for a while, it's not easy to deal with. And most of you have watched enough of my videos and followed me for long enough that, I wear my feelings on my sleeve. I am extremely close with my grandma. I call her every single Sunday. There's not a Sunday that goes by that I don't call my grandma. Grandma knows that the only day out of the entire year that she does not, and everybody knows that the only day my grandma does not turn off her phone is for New Year's. She will leave her phone on all night, New Year's Eve, because she knows when that clock strikes 12, I call and wish her a Happy New Year. It's something that we've done since I was very little. And, I will do it until the day that I can't. But, it's hard to think about that. And very saddening. But, like I said, Grandma's in her 90s. And so sooner or later, she's going to pass. Death is inevitable. You guys have heard me speak about it. I've done lectures to friends and family. I've done a couple on this channel. I used to do a lot of my lectures and inspirational speaking and everything on Facebook Lives. And then that just got too sophisticated because they wanted you to do all kinds of other goofy stuff. So I didn't have the patience for that. So now I record my videos and post them on YouTube. So it is Saturday night, February 1st. Grandma is home. And as far as I am aware, she's doing okay. And so that's basically what the update is. And that's all I really know right now. I'm still dealing with things and trying to mentally prepare myself for when it does happen. And, it might be tomorrow, it might be next week, it might be next year. I've always joked about it and told her that she's got to live until she's 100. So, that's about, 4 or 5 years from now. So, I've always told her she's a good woman and God loves her and she's done a lot for a lot of people. And so, she's going to live to be 100. And a lot of my ambition and the way that that's kind of what pushes me to keep going and striving for more and to not stop learning and not to slow down or to give up on my dreams and my goals and all the things that I want to do and accomplish while I'm alive. Is that my grandma is a good woman. She's a Christian woman. She's old school. She's very stubborn and set in her ways, but she has good reason, and she's made it this far. And so, I've always told her she's going to live to be 100. And she kept saying, no, no, no. She still to this day will tell you, no, no, I don't want to live to be 100. That's too old. And you see a lot of people who are up in age who are not able to function properly, can't get around, can't do things on their own, have to have help. And up until the last couple of years when the virus hit, Grandma's just amazing. Like, she's still playing peekaboo with the grandchildren, or now the great-great-grandchildren, hiding under tables. For one of my sister's weddings, she was up on the picnic table, dancing on the picnic table with us. So, my grandma's always been a very energetic and happy, free-spirited woman. And so it's hard to see and accept that she's not able to do the things she used to do. I know it's hard for her to accept as well. I mean, it took her over a year for her to accept that she's going to have a walker, and she's going to have to use it because she's not sturdy anymore. She's not stable enough to walk without it. So, that's where it is. That's what it is. I could go on and make this video extremely long and, just encourage everybody to remember your morals and values and respect. Not just your elders, but respect the people who are in your life. The people who have made a difference in your life or an impact. And I think I'll probably do that. I'll do a video on that. Probably here in the near future. Because it's weighing real heavy on my heart too. To know that my grandma was just in the hospital for a week. And I know for a fact that there are a total of 5 people in my family. That's counting my mom, my aunt, my cousins, my brothers and sisters. 5 people who knew my grandmother was in the hospital. And only 3 of them called her. Only one of them was able to go up and check on her. If I could have done it, I would have. I can't right now. With all the things that I have going on with my home, with my dogs, with my future, with Ben working a wonky shift, it's not feasible. And we don't have 2 cars, so there was no way I was going to get up there. And climbing in a toilet paper roll, aka airplane, that's not my cup of tea. just so you know, not my cup of tea. I don't think I will ever get into an airplane again unless it's another life or death situation, because I don't like it. People don't belong in the air, if you ask me. We weren't born with the wings, so we don't need to be in the air. Besides that, with all the problems going on in this world and the airports and in the air itself, I just choose to stay on the ground. But I just figured I would jump on here and give you a little bit of an update, let you know what's going on so that you didn't feel completely clueless. And I'll keep you posted. Like I said, I will probably do a video tomorrow, and it will probably come across as a lecture. I was just talking to Sister So last night, and her and I were on the phone for quite a while, and you know, we both were talking, and both of us sounded like we were lecturing. So, but in all honesty, when you feel so strong about something, when you are so sincere about something, you come across strong. And yes, it can sound like a lecture. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat things and tell you that, hey, I'm not upset about things. I'm extremely upset right now, especially with my family and how few people even know she was in the hospital, let alone made the effort to call or go visit her. There are a couple still up there, and nothing. So that's just a quick update of what's going on and how things are going. So I figured I would just at least clue you in, give you an update on it, and let you know what's happening. And let's see here. Okay, you are doing your little hissy thing. So let's feel you. Sounds like you're starting to bubble. I think we better give you a couple more minutes because you're not a full hiss. So a little bit longer and then we'll close your vent. Okay, so yeah, that's my pressure cooker. We're canning the chili that I made yesterday because like always I make too much and we're not going to be here to actually eat it. So we're going to preserve as much of it as we can and be able to eat it in the future. But anyways, that's what I have for you today. I just figured that I needed to hop on here and let you know I'm okay. I'm just dealing with my feelings and trying to work through things. I got a lot going on right now, and I honestly wanted to jump on here also and tell everybody thank you for your prayers, your positive words, for all your support and understanding. The comments that I got from my last video were really heartfelt and appreciated. And I just wanted to tell everybody that I really appreciate all your understanding and your kind words and your prayers and your positive vibes. Okay, so I'll cut this off, get doing my dishes, and finish up doing a couple other things and go from there. But no matter what, remember, you are someone. You do matter. I don't have to know you to love you. Stay strong. Don't give up. And I will see you on the next video. Until then, ciao now.